It's a division matchup. It'll be the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Cincinnati Reds in Cincinnati. Great American Ballpark. Major League Baseball on 2K Sports.
And out there in this crowd, some 42,000. The hometown advantage. It will go to the Cincinnati Reds in their offensive ballpark. 2K Sports presents Major League Baseball Sunday afternoon. And we'll take a look at Cincinnati's starter. Steve, as he takes a look at this Pittsburgh lineup today, what do you think he's thinking?
This lineup should not be much of a problem for this righty on the mound today. He has some of the best stuff in the game, one of the elite pitchers. He should be able to go through them easily and retire outs.
Now we'll take a look at the Pirates lineup.
That's a prodigious lineup right here. Names that everybody recognizes. A lot of threats in this lineup and no breaks for the opposing pitcher.
And the left fielder in. Now Cincinnati picked up the win yesterday. They hope to keep on rolling here, making it 2-0 in a 4-game set against Pittsburgh. Hit up the middle. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. We got a chance to check out the Reds here. Let's look at their defense. Here's what Cincinnati has lined up. Wrapping up tomorrow this series with Pittsburgh. They'll stay right there for the next set of games. The Arizona Diamondbacks. That's a 3-game series. Following that, it'll be a road series to play the Cardinals and the guy you can't get out, Albert Pujols. That should be a great series. They really match up well.
Puts a little pressure on the defense and on the pitcher right now. Speed at first base, tie game. You've got to hold them close, but you can't be distracted. You still have to go after the hitter.
This at bat underway. 1-0 after that first pitch missed. Here's the 1-0. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Bench. And he's aboard easily.
And a brief look here at the Pirates and how they ranked in the National League last season. 10th in stolen bases, 14th in home runs, and hitting with runners in scoring position. Now, the numbers just weren't quite there. They didn't have the batting average you'd like in those clutch situations to deliver runs, and that's something they have to look to improve upon this season.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hit one out of the ballpark last time out, solo home run, and look for him to have some momentum coming into this game now, feeling good about himself.
Pitch on the way. Swings and misses at the fastball. That'll even the count at 1.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
The 1-1. Good pitch on the outside corner. 1-2.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
One-two pitch coming. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down and work his way out of this jam and keep the score tied.
And here in the early part of the season, we have a look at the Central Division standings brought to you by State Farm. First place, the Cubs. The Reds, second place. The Brewers, third place. In the 4th spot, the Cardinals. Pirates in 5th place. And wrapping up the list, the Astros. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1.
You start to figure out what went wrong in 2010 and the past few years for this team. When you look at the numbers and they kind of jump out at you, you're the bottom in pitching and in offense, not the winning formula.
And he tries to lay off, does, but it's a called strike, 0-1. The 1-1 now. 1-1, a fastball inside, 2-1 now. Pirates have regrouped and then regrouped and then regrouped, Steve, but the numbers still saying there's not enough.
18 consecutive losing seasons for this franchise. They have some exciting individual players, but they can't come together as a team. And when your top 3 innings eaters all have ERAs around 5, it's going to be tough to win.
The 2-1 pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Out number 2. And they get 2. Great double play. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. And first chance coming up for the Reds. Here's a glance at Pittsburgh's starter. Steve, as he approaches the Cincinnati lineup, what's the key?
Now this right-hander has quality stuff, and doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
Here's the pitch. Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1. Oh! 2-1 pitch. Sinker is in there. Call the ball. Beg your pardon. 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
Now the 3-2 pitch. That misses, ball 4. Now we're going to see if we'll get some motion on the base paths.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
A runner on first, no outs. He delivers. He bunts the ball. Number 1. Throw is not in time, and he's on. The Reds lineup looks like this. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, if you want a home run or a walk, Adam Dunn's your guy. He's the guy that he will take a lot of pitches. He does walk a lot. His on-base percentage has always been great. But people want to come see him swing the bat and hit it over the fence, because it doesn't just stop at the fence. It goes into decks that we've never even heard of.
Now we'll take a quick look at the Pirates and how they're positioned on the field. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Lays off that one outside, 1-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
He lets the 1-0 pitch go by, 1-1.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation, because the fastball looked like it surprised him.
Good-looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1. That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Swung on and ripped towards second. Gets one at second. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay. It's going to be Perez now.
The Reds won their division in 2010. They did it because they won their division. They had the best record within that division, beating up on the Central opponents.
Two men on, one out. Swings and misses the sinker, 0-1. And one of the ironies of the number of the Reds in the Central Division is that the Cardinals beat them 2-1, but nobody else came close to that in the division.
And remember, they had that fight on the field. They kind of squared off with each other. It was from that point on that the two teams went in different directions. The Reds got hot, the Cardinals got cold.
The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Well, this one's headed towards the outside corner of the plate, and the pitcher just fooled him. He needs to be a bit more disciplined up there.
And not much in the timing department there, John. He's going back to the dugout. And Foster's in the box. Runners at first and third with two away. First pitch fastball misses badly that time, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch.
Strike one.
Swung on, liner to right. Gets another one down. That'll score a run. Not in time. He is safe and on.
Well, a big RBI single right there, and I tell you, anytime you can put that first run on the board, the momentum is in your favor.
And the cleanup man stands in. And some production being seen in this game early. They've got a chance now to extend the lead.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting right there to take an early lead in this game.
Two men on and two men out. Fastball misses away, 1-0. It's very early, so it may not stand up, but far better to be playing with the edge.
Well, that's right, Gary. I mean, they're going to try to use that edge to add some padding to this lead.
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one's put away to retire the side. Nice way to get things started. The Reds on top, 1-0. And their number 6 hitter. Here's the pitch. That's off the plate away, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Sinker just off the black, falls behind 2-0.
Well, it's a good spot to miss with that thing, just off the corner.
Hit in the air to left center. It's caught. Here's what's happening this Friday. From Rangers Park in Arlington, we'll see the Rangers. They'll be hosting the Kansas City Royals. That game gets underway 8 Eastern. Clement is batting. Base is empty with one away. Starts the sinker low, winds up in the dirt. Now the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time for the out. And Ralph Kiner to bat. Two outs, bases empty. He delivers, swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1. That one is going to miss, low for a ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a liner into right field for a single, and this rolls all the way to the wall, and he easily gets second base.
You'll take getting on base anytime, any inning. It just doesn't matter. And here with this double, maybe it's a chance to get a two-out rally started.
Trainer is the batter. Two outs and a runner on second. Swing and a rocket toward short. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Cincinnati still hosting this shutout. Latter third of the lineup coming up. And it's Adam Dunn now to lead it off. He went 9 for 20 last season against the Pirates. Starts him off with one at the knees for a strike.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
Here's the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Now Dunn will have to be very protective. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Here's the pitch. And Adam Dunn looks at that one for a ball. Count is even. The 2-2 pitch. Number 5. Retiring Dunn.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Cincinnati Reds and see where they ranked in the National League. First in batting average. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. They were also ranked number 1 in hits, a lineup with depth that can make contact and find their way to base.
Larkin settles in. One out, nobody on. Sinker just missed, 1-0. The 1-0 now, and that catches the outer half for a strike.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
There's a swing and a line drive. Throw to first gets him, and there are 2 down. Now a look at the teams who generated the most runs last year, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Reds. The Phillies in second. The Rockies third. Fourth, the Brewers. And number 5, the Braves rounded out.
Well, when this team steps on the field, it's like a track meet. It seems like every one of these guys wants that ability to hit home plate. Seems like almost every game. They led the league last year in runs scored, and this is a team that has so much team speed and power. That's why they are so successful at plating runs.
Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. Reds 1. Pittsburgh nothing. And in the batter's box, it's Lopez.
Hoping to try to continue some momentum off of his last game when he picked up 3 base hits. See if he can't keep it going.
Starts him out with a sinker for a strike. The pitch. Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
And Bench calls for the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaker, 1 down.
Well, he made it look easy right there. Slicing and dicing, just attacking the strike zone. 3 pitches, all for strikes. Sit down.
In the box again, their left fielder. First year, rookie year for him. Nobody on base, 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. On the way. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
But a 2-seam fastball down to the way, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
Good downward action on that sinker, 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. And that one is in there. His second hit today.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit when you're behind in the count. You just want contact, and he got it. One out, man on first. First pitch on the way. Towards the middle. Up with it now. And there's one. Back to first. Not in time. 1-2. Won't get it. And here's Willie Stargell, leading the league in home runs. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the pitch. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. Oh, he takes off for second. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And he gets in there without a throw. No runs at a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Reds still on top. Rose up now. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. The pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Take a look at what's coming up for the Pirates. Tomorrow they'll conclude the Cincinnati series. There's another stop on the road trip. Florida Marlins will be hosting. That'll be a 3-game series. Then they'll have the home field advantage. They take on the Nationals, that big bat of Ryan Zimmerman. Boy, there's some great competition in that set of games. One out, bases empty. And the first pitch. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the delivery. Good hard sinker. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Ground ball to short. Number 5. On to first, 2 away. Our State Farm leaderboard recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. Number 1, the D-backs. 2nd, the Reds. 3rd spot, the Brewers. The Rockies 4th. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
Well, the bottom line is, as a hitter, you want to put yourself in scoring position any chance you can. Well, this team does it as good as anyone in the league at extra base hits. Seems like every time you look up, there's someone in scoring position making the pitcher work and the defense work extremely hard.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind on the count. 0-2. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Nothing doing here in this half inning. And the Pirates, it'll be their turn coming up. Up again now, the number 5 spot. Last time up, flew out. And the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And it's through into center field.
Well, good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
The rookie shortstop in. He flew out his last time up. Runner on first base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards third. Good offensive chance here. Steve, sometimes that pitch down the middle you want to drive. He chose to take it the other way.
Well, good piece of hitting. You don't have to always pull that ball. You think up the middle at first and then adjust accordingly. Outstanding adjustment.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. He deals. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Now, Gary's been doing a nice job of kind of dancing out there on the mound. He's had some base runners out there, been able to make pitches and let the defense make plays behind him, so he's done a nice job pitching out of trouble.
Line towards second. That'll be a base hit and an RBI. Here comes a runner for the plate. And he comes home. That's it. We are tied.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
And Ralph Kiner to bat. Oh, a great job by this lineup. They have really put the production on here.
Gary, that was a big at-bat right there. Coming up and bringing them back even here early on. Nice job.
That's all it took, and that brings us to that proverbial brand-new ball game. Runners at the corners with no one out. And here's the first one. Really lets it rip on that one, but starts off with a strike.
Well, that was a great at-bat, not only because it drove in the tying run, but it shifted the momentum, and now the offense is back on track.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high. 1-1. That one in the dirt. Good play by the catcher. Kept it in front of him. Here's the 2-1. 2-1 pitch, a sinker, taken for a called strike 2.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
2-2 pitch. This one foul back. Foul! Low and a bit outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
And when he can keep that thing down and away, it's nearly impossible to hit.
The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away.
Well, it's probably a good idea they hit it and swing right there. It looked like he was thinking away. They bust him in. He'd have just broken his back.
Trainer gets a turn here. Grounded out last time. Runners at first and third, 1 away. The first pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Oh! 0-1 is a fastball inside. That'll even the count at 1. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. Now bench positions himself. Here's a swing and a miss at the heater. We're even at 2. Fastball got him looking. 2 down.
You got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Camp.
Oh, 2 strikes you got to protect. You can't just look at that pitch go down the middle.
Johnny, he certainly wasn't expecting another fastball there.
Oh, that's the problem. You can adjust to off speed, but if you look for something slow and get a heater, you're done.
Two men on, 2 men out. Here it comes. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that's out number 3. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Tie game here in Cincinnati. It's going to be Perez now. Here's the delivery. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he takes a strike on that fastball, 1-1.
There's a reason they put the number 1 down when signaling for the fastball. It has to be your number 1 pitch, your best pitch. That's what he saw right there.
The 1-1. Sinker can't find the zone, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the black. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
Towards center field. That's one away. Now our State Farm sponsored look at which teams went the yard most last year. The Reds number 1, the Brewers second, third the D-backs, the Rockies fourth, and number 5 the Phillies rounded out.
Well, a lot of times they say that power hitters can be pitched to if you pitch them carefully. The problem is with this team, they have a ton of power hitters in this lineup. Number 1 in baseball last year in the home run, and you make a mistake, and everyone in this lineup can make you pay with the long ball.
Base is empty, 1 out. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
A 1-0 pitch. Gets that call at the knees, evens the count at 1 apiece. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch. A sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker. Misses. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
And here's a look back at the pitches leading up to that strikeout. Took 5 pitches.
That's a tough at bat. Let me tell you, John, he goes away empty-handed.
And if you're a guy that strikes out a lot, you're just trying to look to put a quality at bat on him. So 5 or 6 pitches, look, it's not the worst thing that could happen, but a strikeout nonetheless.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to second. Wagner throws to first. Side is retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. 5th inning coming up here in Cincinnati. Great day for baseball. Great American ballpark. That's the place. Skies above us pretty much clear. Fastball taken high, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Drilled towards third. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1.
You play at third base, you have to expect the ball to get on you quickly, but I don't think anybody expects it to get on you that quickly.
One out, nobody on. And here's the first one. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
I don't think he likes that call, but when you're diving out over the plate, sometimes that fastball up and in doesn't look like a strike even when it is.
The pitch. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away. And here's Willie Stargell. He's the league leader in hits. Two outs and nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. On the way. Called strike away, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
The 1-2 on its way. Holds off on the sinker, 2-2. Curveball in there for a called strike 3, side retired. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Still tied up, Cincinnati. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. First pitch, a sinker away, 1-0. Pitch on the way. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there, 1-1. A career .268 hitter against the Pirates. The 1-1 pitch. Sinker that time misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now Dunn has that count at 3-1. He's in charge.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
And that puts the leadoff man on, ball 4.
That's not how he wanted to start this inning, Gary. He's going to be pitching a world of trouble if he can't find his control.
Larkin at the plate.
Now, Gary, you don't want to do this in this kind of a situation. And put a walk on base with a guy who's the go-ahead run in the game. That's a mistake.
Dunn's on first. The first pitch. First pitch, a sinker in there, 0-1. And what he's done here in this situation with the walk coming where it did, Steve, is really give the offense a lot of options.
As a pitcher, you can't try to miss bats. Go at them, throw strikes, make them put it in play, let the defense work.
Sinker, called strike, now 0-2.
Good, hard, boring, sinking action on that one. Good stuff.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Cincinnati presented with a good shot here.
Now this separates the men from the boys at the plate. 0-2 count, coming up with a big base hit.
You got to keep battling, and that's what he did, even though that pitch was away. And Joe Morgan to bat. Runners at first and second, nobody out. First pitch, sinker runs inside, 1-0.
If you saw his last game, you got a chance to see that he swung the bat well in that one, picking up a couple of knocks.
That one goes foul. One delivery, a fastball taken for a strike, 1-2.
Well, they set up down and away, they throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. 1-2 pitch coming, and that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And so Morgan retired. One away. Now our State Farm leaderboard, looking at the teams leading the league in slugging percentage from last year. The Reds #1, the Rockies in second, third spot the Brewers, the D-backs fourth, and #5 the Phillies rounded up.
Well, Gary, we're going to see sluggers in this game today. And I tell you what, they got guys who can take you out of the ballpark, but they also hit a ton of extra base hits. So they keep double plays out of order. That's why they're so successful in that category.
Fastball too low, 1-0.
That fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
And he looks at a sinker in there, 1-1.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker, down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That's the second out.
Well, he keeps the runners right where they are, so now he's just an out away from working his way out of danger and keeping this game tied.
6 slide up at the plate again. A terrific talent here for this team. Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch on the way. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Definitely, Gary. You're absolutely right. I mean, this guy's got that kind of pure, raw power that is so fun to watch.
The pitch. Can't catch up with that swing, and a miss, and it's now 0-2.
Well, he was way behind on that one. Must have been looking for something else.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2 on. Tie game here in Cincinnati. And it rolls around to the top again. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
He delivers. That second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
Now bench sets up. Look out, and that ran in and got him.
Well, the hitter just didn't get out of the way of the curveball, hanging in there just in case it was a fastball, and they got a piece of him.
And the #8 spot rolls around.
Now, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
Runner on first. And here's the first one. And he lays one down here. Perez. No play on him. He's in there. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Well, this was a sacrifice situation, but the defense just didn't react properly once the ball was on the ground. Now everybody's safe.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Now the first pitch. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball one.
Well, he starts that two-seam fastball the inside corner, but it just runs in on the hands just off the plate.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to second. That's one. And two. They pull off the double play. Nice play, especially on the relay to first. Score 6-3.
It's textbook right there. Tailor-made double play. Hit it where they are and turn it. If you like baseball, you gotta love a situation like this.
Not looking last time. Man on third, 2 outs. And the first pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
Here's the delivery. Fastball misses low that time. 1-1. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2.
Now 2 strikes on the hitter. They're a strike away from getting out of this jam with the game still tied.
The 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker. Misses. 2-2. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
That two-seam fastball is such an effective pitch. 1, because it gets ground ball outs, but 2, it sets up his other pitches.
3-2 on the way. And he gets under that one. That one's grabbed. Side retired. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Still tied up, Cincinnati. And bench settles in. 0 for 2 thus far. The pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
The 1-0 delivery is a fastball. Can't make contact. Strike 1. One pitch. Sinker can't find the zone. 2-1. Oh! 2-1 on the way. 2-1 pitch, a fastball outside. 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not.
Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. That one's gloved. Now the State Farm leaderboard. Look at those teams who had the highest average last year. Number 1, the Reds. The Cardinals in second. The Rockies third. Fourth, the Brewers. And number 5, the Phillies rounded out.
We're going to watch the team with the best batting average last year in this game today. And I tell you what, this entire lineup can swing the bat.
Lined right at the second baseman. In time for the out. And Foster's in the box. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch on the way. That one's drilled to short, and he's there to retire the side. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Tie game here in Cincinnati. Trainer at the plate now. He'll start things off here in the 7th. He deals. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Sinker just misses the paint. Runs it to 3-0.
A lot of managers are hesitant to turn their guys loose 3-0, but I say let it fly. This might be the best pitch he sees in the whole at bat.
Got him to chase ball 4 and puts the count to 3-1.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
And the fastball is over. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch coming. Smash towards the middle. And that is in there. The go-ahead run on base.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy on first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep him close.
First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball. 1-0.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach.
Swing sends this one on a line to right center. And he'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. He's on his way to the plate. That's going to break the tie. They lead by 1. Let's see what the RBI means for their win expectancy.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
No outs, runner on second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, fly ball down the line and left. 1 away. And Wagner's batting. Flew out last time. One out with a runner at second. And from the dugout, they call for the 4 out of the strike zone. This will be an intentional free pass.
Well, pick your poison, and extra base runners less concerning than the way this guy's swinging the bat.
And here's Willie Stargell. Took a called third strike in his last time up. One out with runners at first and second. And the first pitch. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1.
On a two-seam fastball down and away, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
Now bench sets up. Misses outside for ball 2. Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him. Line shot into center field, and it's in there. That hitting streak continues.
Well, Gary, that's 15 straight games for him, and I tell you what, it's been an impressive run that he's been on.
Well, here it is. He cannot afford the nerves. He's going to have to get his emotions under control.
And he's got base runners all over the place out there and already down by 1.
Now, the pitcher's got his good stuff today. He's got his good location as well. I also like the look on his face, Gary. I think he's got a chance to get out of this.
Three on and 1 out. First pitch to him. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1. That misses high and outside for a ball, 1-1. Comes set, now the 1-1. And it's fouled off. I don't know how you lay off that sinker, but it's 2-2.
This late in the ball game, up over 20 pitches in this inning alone, and it makes you wonder how much longer they can keep him in this ball game.
Here it comes. Hard grounded to short. Picks it up. It's one. And a double play. They got them both. With 22 pitches to get through that inning, that's a little high. Pittsburgh's got the lead. Cleanup man in the box again. And the first pitch, fastball swung out and missed, 0-1.
Well, down by 1, nobody out here in the 7th inning. You want to try to get somebody on base and get a little bit of rally, because within 1, you want to be able to time it and maybe take the lead. So play for a big inning right here.
He makes contact, line drive. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate. He took advantage of it.
No one out and a runner on first. And that's too low, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
The 1-0 now. That's outside, ball 2. Here's the delivery. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Fastball sails high, 3-1.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count, 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
He's set the 3-1. Cut on and missed, and it's full. Swing and a miss on the sinker. One away.
He threw the sinker ball out of the zone and got the hitter to chase it for a strikeout. You need better plate discipline than that.
Larkin settling in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. One out, runner on at first. Oh, and he takes off for second.
0-1.
He is safe at second base.
That's a big K right there. I'll tell you what, they wanted to advance that runner to third and get him in with a ground ball or a fly out. Now it's going to take a base hit to score him from second base.
Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
Spins, checks him at second. Lined up the middle. One. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it. So, our State Farm leaderboard will look at the teams who hit best with runners in scoring position last year. Number 1, the Reds. Second, the Cardinals. The Rockies third. Fourth, D-backs. For the Padres, they are in that 5 spot.
Well, one of the most clutch teams in all of baseball last year, hitting with runners in scoring position. They were the best at it. They love those clutch situations. Seems like every guy in the lineup seems to bear down when they have guys in scoring position and they deliver runs.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Spin and a throw behind the runner. Here's the pitch. Sinker drops low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Looks at that fastball. Called strike. 2-1.
Well, purpose pitch right there. He gets the strike on it, goes up and in, and it opens up the entire strike zone now.
He's ready now, the 2-1. Fastball gets away from him there, and it's 3-1.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
Not going to get the call on that one. He's lost him. He'll get down to first with a walk.
Gary, I'm not sure you're paying attention to this game. The first base was open there, and with the hitter coming up, I'd pitch around him too. The fans are buzzing with anticipation. They understand this is a turning point in the game. Well, that last at bat could be the most critical at bat in this game. A walk, good at bat. Now the go-ahead run on first base, Gary. They're going to have to keep close tabs on that runner at second base. The pitcher's going to have to make him stop in his lead, because if he gets to third base, he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Watches that one high and outside, calls strike 1. And the pressure now gets transferred to the mound. Even though you've got the lead, you've set up yourself with a problem here, Steve.
Well, that's right. And from the hitter's perspective, you've got to look at it right now and feel like, look, I've got this guy on the ropes.
Here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And that's the third out. That'll do it. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. Pittsburgh not letting this lead go. Middle of the lineup coming along. Their shortstop in the box. He's going to get us started. 8th inning. Maloney gets called on to take over the mound duties. He's been chosen to take over out there. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. You watched that fastball that was in there.
I think the hitter was looking for something out over the plate that he could drive. They pounded a fastball down and in for a strike.
Missed with the fastball outside, 2-1.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
The 2-1 pitch. Lays off a pitch called strike, 2-2.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting his spots and with great velocity.
Now it's popped up behind home plate. Tried to track that one down, but comes up empty. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside, 3-2.
Well, he had the right idea in mind, trying to get that fastball down and away. Just missed. Now let's see how he comes back with the next one.
Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
Well, Gary, when I was playing, if I got fastballs right down the middle, when I had 2 strikes, I might have made it to the big leagues.
That's exactly right. Clement is batting. He hit into a double play as last time. One out, nobody on. And here's the first one. Ball. Fastball is high, 1-0.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Lined hard down the left field line. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game on his 4th plate appearance.
Well, he got himself in a hitter's count. He was sitting on the fastball, got the fastball, and delivered a base hit to left.
One down, runner at first. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses, 1-0. He sends this one in the air towards center. And it drops in for a base hit.
Well, this hitter absolutely struggles with that pitch up and in, and the pitcher threw it right where he wanted to, but he must have been looking for it because he got a great swing on it.
Trainer at the plate now. He singled and later scored in his last time up. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Now the first pitch. Right there for a called strike, 0-1.
Well, that's right down the chute. The hitter must have been looking for something else. Otherwise, you have to swing at that.
Swings on the 0-1 pitch. Can't hit it. Strike 2. Tried to get him to bite, but he lays off outside, 1-2.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Fastball in there, struck him out, out number 2.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Camp. Get a better look.
Couldn't pull the trigger. He couldn't even get it started.
Came right back with another fastball, John.
Well, you see him go fastball like that, and you know he has a lot of confidence in that heater right now.
2 men on and 2 men out. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. This one swung on and driven hard. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Pittsburgh 2, Cincinnati 1. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Number 27 will be the new pitcher. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. A strike to start the back half of the 8th here, 0-1.
Look, I think they're going to look at anything they can. If there's an inside pitch, get hit by the pitch, get on base, you're the tying run. If you can, lay down a bunt for a base hit. Hit one in the gap. Think about going for 2. Put yourself in scoring position.
Off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind, 0-2.
This pitcher being very aggressive, throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
The pitch. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out, 1 away. Boy, those strikeouts so important coming late in the ball game. Keeps that confidence up.
They tell you that strikeouts add to the pitch count, but a 3-pitch strikeout right there, he can go forever on that one.
And Bench settles in. Last time up, flew out. Nobody on base, 1 away. And here's the first one. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
1 out right here in the 8th inning. Obviously a critical time of the game right now as we're getting short. Offensively, they need extra bases. They need a double. Get in scoring position. Get a triple here. Get yourself in a position where maybe a productive out scores a run.
That misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
That misses down in the zone, 2-1. The sinker misses, and now it's 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws it in there, you better be ready and get a good hack at it.
Swings at that fastball, can't make contact, 3-2.
Some guys throw in, some guys pitch in. He pitched in right there to get the strike. Now let's see if he pitches away.
Sinker, swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
Now, K-Cam gives you a look, 85 miles per hour, and look at the break. Follow that break on that pitch. Gary, he's getting that hard, boring, sinking action on that pitch today, getting guys to swing over the top. 2 strikeouts in a row.
Two outs and nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Slider just misses, 1-0.
Now 2 outs here in the 8th inning right now. I think from the defensive perspective, they need to make a play behind their pitcher because he is going to throw strikes. Do not walk somebody and allow them to try to add base runners, advance base runners, or have somebody hit one out of the ballpark next time around.
On the way. Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No scoring here, ending this half inning. Pirates still protecting their lead. Clark has a turn in the box. He's going to start the 9th inning. Here's the first pitch. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. He's up with it. Over to first for out number 1.
Well, not a bad thought trying to get something started, getting on base to start some sort of a rally, put some pressure on the defense, but didn't work out that way.
One out, bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Here's the 1-0. Second pitch, waves at a fastball. Strike 1. One on the way. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing, line drive, center field. Now it's 2 down. In the box now, number 5 spot. Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, that's some kind of pitching. You set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Liner between first and second, and Morgan picks it up. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning, nothing across. And it'll be the Reds coming up next.
Now, Gary, we've had quite a game leading up to this moment, and this could be the defining moment.
He represents the potential tying run here in the bottom half of the last inning. Can he do it?
Well, for the pitcher, he's got to be a little bit nervous. The last thing he wanted to do is to see one of the game's best hitters coming to the plate.
Number 26 coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher as they make the pitching swap. Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
Well, that's going to leave a mark right there. A big old welt on him, and he's going to need some ice when he gets back to the dugout.
Now their rookie center fielder.
Oh, that hit battle, Gary. Right now, this pitcher's got to focus and get himself back in the strike zone, or he could be in trouble.
Runner on first base, nobody out. Here's the delivery. That catches the outer part of the plate for a strike. And we know, Steve, with the hit batter we have seen here, all of a sudden the complexion of the ball game, not just the inning, has changed.
Well, the tying run now on base, it changes the whole dynamic and the pitcher coming out of the stretch.
He lets that fastball go by for a called strike. 0-2. Fastball is up high, then it's 1-2.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
The 1-2 on its way. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
You talk about a guy who had full command of his pitches. Only 4 of them, but he located and executed them perfectly.
And as a result, this game stays close late.
Yeah, and you got to battle a little better than that. You just can't let a pitcher go in there and get 4 quick pitches and get a big strikeout. You got to battle better than that.
Well, definitely going to have to hold the runner close at first base. He can run, and boy, if he gets to second base, he's in scoring position and could tie this one up.
Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0. At the belt, the 1-0. He lets the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it. The 1-1. Hit in the air to left center.
Two retired here.
You can feel the pressure now. You feel the excitement, the energy in the stadium. Late game excitement.
Lined out in his last at bat. A runner on first with 2 outs. The first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
And he lays off that one outside, 1-2.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Here's the pitch. Fastball that's well off the plate, 2-2. At the belt, here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on grounder. This might be it. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
Yeah, we like to recognize outstanding performances in our game, so let's do it right now with our Player of the Game award.
You know, a lot of times pitchers get really too hard on themselves, and they're their toughest critic. But I don't think he can find too much to complain about after this effort. Yes, he did give up just the 1 earned run, but his bats came through for him on the offensive end, and he took care of the rest.
And they didn't have to score a lot of runs to do it. They end up with just managing 2 across the plate, but the pitching held up.
Well, a very close game and solid pitching and outstanding defense as well. Those little things become the key in close games.
So for Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon.